In this game, every character has two skills in navigation: movement, how far they may move while traveling across the map, and crew, how many characters and/or diplomatic emergencies they may carry while they are moving. Miranda Chase can move 4 spaces across the map. As such, she may move from here 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in this direction, or 1 across the world, 2, 3, 4 spaces in this direction. Jeremy, on the other hand, has a movement skill of 3. So according to his movement, he could start from here and move 1, 2, 3 spaces in this direction, or 1, 2, 3 spaces in this direction. Alone, Jeremy could never move to reach this card. Holly has the worst movement of our team. She may only move 2 spaces at a time during her turn, and so from here she may move 1, 2 spaces in this direction, or 1 across the world, 2 over to here. By herself, Holly could never reach this card or this card alone. The ability to crew completely changes what is possible in the strategy of how the characters move. If we were to look at these 2 characters here, Miranda has the ability to move 4 spaces and crew 2, while Holly may only move 2 and can crew no one. As we had just described in our movement example, Holly could never reach either of these 2 flight cards. However, if Holly were to move first by moving 1 across the world, 2, and then Miranda were to move second, she might move 1, 2, 3, and use her crew ability to carry Holly with her to this space. Because of the crew ability, it is very important to negotiate the order in which your characters move during the turn. As we just described, Holly could never have reached either of these 2 cards if she were to move alone, but this would also have been true if Miranda had moved first. So as the players, it would be imperative, if you wanted to get Holly over to this space, to negotiate that Holly were to move first and that Miranda would come to pick her up after. For the time being, however, we do not need to worry about such complicated movement. We only need to worry about the movement of this turn. The goal of this game is to be constantly clearing as many crashes from the map as possible by solving each of these as they arise. In order to do this, we must move our characters to these locations, so let us use the abilities that each of our characters have to move to the most efficient combination possible. Right now, Holly could move here if she moves 1 space, Jeremy could move here if he moves 2 spaces, and Miranda could move here by moving 1 space, putting each of our characters in the position to solve one of these 3 cards during the 3rd phase of the turn.